So before joining YouTube, it was hard for me to narrow down whether I wanted to niche or to not niche. That was very challenging because I have so many things that I like to do, and one being DIY. I like to cook. I like cook as in I don't like to cook, but I like recreating different recipes that I've come across on social media. Um, I like talking about relationships. I like trying to, I'm on this journey. I won't say I'm on this journey to try to be healthier, a healthier me, being healthier at 50. Okay. So, I have all these things that I like to talk about, but, for me to just talk about one thing, I don't really feel like I'm an expert or I'm very, very knowledgeable in that any one thing. Right. So when I have things that when I have the YouTube, not the YouTube, when I have my DIY, I'm researching that thing that I need to fix on YouTube. So I wouldn't say that you know, I'm not passionate in any one particular area. So you want to, if you're choosing just one thing, let's just say you love animals. I'm not passionate about animals, but if you love animals, that may be something you could talk about until you're blue in the face. That's not sort of my thing. Okay. So there wasn't one thing that I could think about that I feel like, I'm gonna get so many viewers on this one topic. I didn't feel that way. So you want to be careful when you're choosing a topic that you're passionate about it. Okay. That you feel like, you know, you could talk unlimited amount of time on let's just say animals. You want to make sure that you yourself are not going to get bored or feel like it's work. I mean, although doing the YouTube thing is work, but you don't want to feel as though like you're just trying to find some strength to really put this content out. You want to have some fun in it. Okay. One of the benefits of having a niche is really being able to, like I said, be able to easily come up with content concerning that niche. It just comes effortlessly because you have passion in that niche. Like I use the topic of animals, or if you love talking about gardening, those are very specific niches that, you may have a lot of people that will follow you because they have that same interest. But if you're talking about something that is way off the charts, like for me, let's just say geography or something, you have a geography channel or something of that nature. Do you have a specific audience for that niche? So you got to be careful and mindful of that also. Okay. And with also with you having that niche, and you're going to be able to have loyal followers because of the niche and the interest. It's not oversaturated, and a lot of people are not talking about that specific niche like what's saturated, but they are highly, what do I want to say, they are um ranking niches would be beauty, relationships, and what's the other one? Beauty, relationships, and I just lost me. Beauty, relationships, and health and wellness. Those are three that are, although I'm sure saturated, you're gonna have people always that's gonna be interested in those topics. So for me, when I thought about what it is that I can find interest in that I want to talk about, I'm not so much the beauty expert, or I have no interest in too much beauty. Like, not really. I'm kind of like plain Jane. I'm basic, you know. When you speak about health and wellness, exercising, that's where I'm at my journey right now. And I like talking about relationships, but I don't know that that's going to carry me very far. Like, so definitely based on my status right now. So, I mean, I could share what I've been through, but I'm not the one to really give like the best advice. Okay. Something that you're passionate about, you're going to easily find subscribers that have that same interest as you do. And it may be a little bit easier for you to get brand deals, the affiliate, become an affiliate marketer for something that aligns with your niche, and you're gonna have subscribers that's gonna trust the information that you're giving, because of course that's their interest, and they're going to look when they have a question about that particular niche. You're going to be the go-to person because you've gained the trust of the person. So it's less challenging to build community and be able to network with other like-minded content creators. On the flip side of that is when you are not niching. On the flip side of niching, you can find that you become burnt out. So that may be a point in time where you may want to pivot or have a plan of what else you can talk about when you do start to feel as though there's not much else you can tap on concerning your niche. Because you don't want to get burnt out and you don't want to lose the passion in which you have to have your channel and keep your channel. You want to keep, once you build up your channel, you want to keep it. So you want to have some kind of strategy of what you're going to do when you feel like you're tapped out. There's not much else that you feel like you can talk about. And you also need to be concerned about um, your niche being saturated over time. Saturated to the point that you're losing viewers, you're losing subscribers because your topic, your niche that you've chosen over time has become saturated. Also, you have to think about it being hard to pivot. If you're talking about animals, I don't know what else you could pivot into that kind of is not like a 360. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing like a little bit of a, pivot into something else. So that's something that might be challenging if you're having a specific niche. So as a growing content creator, you need to think about how you will keep yourself aware of the trends that's going on that may or may not apply to your niche. To keep your viewers entertained, to keep your viewers loyal to you, you want to focus on your thumbnail, your title, and description. Or those are three things that you need to make sure that you're doing the best job that you can and really research and see how you can optimize your, let's say, your title. Your title, you want to use power words. Power words are words that catch the person's attention and make them want to click that title. So there's different theories that people have as far as your title. Even for me, I'm trying to do better with my title, which every day is a learning process. So I don't, I'm not coming down on myself for it, but it's just something that I keep hearing when I'm researching it. Title, description, thumbnail. Title is important. You want to be able to catch the person's eye, and all those things are, you want your video to be clickable or searchable, right? And so, with your title, you need to think about that when you are creating your title. And you want to make sure that you are not leading the person on. So when you are opening up when someone's opening up your video, you want to make sure you kind of get right to the point of why they're watching your video, so you can hopefully keep them entertained and interested and want them to click. So now, how do you keep them there? So you want to kind of go right into why they're there, and don't waste any time giving them information. And then, because they say like the first 30 seconds, and I could be wrong, it could be the first 10 seconds, but quickly, you will lose the interest of the person. So, and then also want to promote. I'm going to start promoting my YouTube channel onto my other platforms, and vice versa, going both ways, so I can maximize all the views that I can get, and subscriptions. And you also want to look into other content creators and like creators, and kind of start getting community. And that's another thing that I'm working on. I have all these little things that I feel like I'm working on, but it was hard to do in the beginning because it's so overwhelming. So I'm just, every day I'm taking little baby steps to try to really get my YouTube channel where I see it, where I envision it. I just recently put up a banner. I was so excited. So as you see, you'll start seeing a little bit of changes. And when I say it took me hours to get that banner together and to get it looking the way, looking the way that I wanted to look, I'm sure that I can outsource some of the stuff. But I've always been a believer that you should know how to do everything pertaining to, let's say, your business. And then when you outsource it, you know what it takes, right? And I think you have more appreciation for the person that you're outsourcing it to also. So these are all little things that I've been like working on, and I don't know if I had said before, when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a business. I did not want it to just be like a hobby or something I'm doing. It's so much to it as it is. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm just doing a little something. Like, I really want to be monetized. I really want to do digital products. Like, I have other things that I want to do, and I'm using this channel as a gateway to those other things. So this is just a start. Okay. So I'm learning as I'm going, and I'm just sharing the little things that I've learned. So I just wanted to share some things that I've discovered since I've been on this journey, trying to put my YouTube channel together and make it look pleasing to the eye. Of course, there's still some stuff that I need to work on, but all in all, I'm happy where I'm at, and I feel as though I have more to learn, which I will learn those things in time, but it's all a process, and you can look back and see your progress. So, but just make sure that you choose a niche, or maybe you don't want a niche, but choose a niche that you're going to be satisfied with. And I feel as though up to this point, me going in the direction of a lifestyle channel is a little bit more suitable, seeing that I have many things that I like to, talk about, and that I think that just better suits me, instead of me just trying to talk about one thing. Keep at it, and you will get there. And see you soon. Bye.